Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today, I do appreciate you stopping by. Today's beer comes from Captain Lawrence Brewing. These guys are up in New York. This is their Powder Dreams, and guys, I did a bunch of different variations of this one. This particular one is Mosaic Lupulin Powder with Simcoe and Ella hops. This is not a huge beer. It is a 7.5%er. It is one of a series, I guess, that they've done with different hops and different powders and all that kind of stuff. This was sent to me by Dr. Jason, so thank you, Dr. Jason. I appreciate it, sir. The note that I have from him on this one says, Powder Dreams of Captain Lawrence Brewing. He says they're in Elmsford, New York. Description: Powder Dreams dry hop with Mosaic Lupulin Powder, Simcoe and Ella hops. Tropical, juicy, passion fruit aromas and flavors. New American hops at their finest. Said the cost was $14.49 for a 4-pack, and the date on it is January the 30th of 2019. And guys, we need to. I had several beer packages in a row come to me within about a week or so, and most of these have been IPAs and double IPAs, so it's been a struggle trying to get to these beers as quick as possible when I'm only doing one of this style every day. Now I'm down to doing 2 beers a day, drinking 2 beers a day, and when I do the reviews, I'll do a pale ale or an IPA or a double IPA, and then I try to pick up something bigger like a stout or a barley wine for the second one. So I'm only doing one of these style beers every day, and then one of the bigger beers out of the closet or the cellaring fridge, and that winds me up for the day, 2 beers. So I apologize if it's taken me a little longer to get to these IPAs and double IPAs and the pale ales, but I'm only doing one of them a day. So with that being said, let me mark this off so I can know that I've done it and not forgot about it. And let's get on with this one here, guys. Beer Advocate is calling it a New England style IPA. I don't see that written. Yeah, it does. It has any IPA right on here, so even they are saying it's a New England style IPA. And it's got dry hop with Mosaic Lupulin Powder and Simcoe and Ella hops. And we got the ABV of 7.5% over here. And on the bottom of it here, and it's halfway on the outside lip, running down the inside here, guys. So their dating machine is off by a mile on this thing. It says canned on, and you can still read it, January 30th of 2019. So over to Untapped. We don't have the IBUs, and the commercial description is the same thing he said and what's written on the can here. So it is what it is here, guys. So without further ado, big 16-ounce can, wrap around, stick on label, so they're concentrating on what's inside the can instead of a bunch of fancy artwork. And it's not coming out very cloudy, guys. Maybe I should have rolled this around a little bit. Well, we'll get it in. But it's coming out very clear right now, and I got a feeling that's going to change once we get to the bottom of it, because it is not really cloudy right now. And I hate rolling these cans before I open them up, because I don't want them to spew all over the place. So maybe I've got it shook up enough now that we can get some. It's not coming out very cloudy unless it's really settled down to the bottom. And shaking that up is nothing but create a Big foamy head. About a finger and a half of head on that pour. Guys, it doesn't look to me like a New England style. It is cloudy. It definitely looks like it's an unfiltered, but I can see light through the bottom part of here. And it doesn't quite have the consistency looking appearance as orange juice does. And so I'm a little reserved on, I would call it an unfiltered IPA instead of jumping on the New England style, because to me it doesn't look like a New England style right now. Now maybe we're going to get a big bunch of sediment or whatever in the last final bit of the pour. We're going to do that before we go off camera. But to me it doesn't quite fit that style in appearance. Now it might on the taste. Very nice color, but like I said, not quite to the orange juice looking, but most of them are that call themselves New England style. To the nose we go. Big time hop aroma. Now it does have a New England aroma to it. Very citrusy. Nice tropical notes there. Some maybe some stone fruit, mango, grapefruit, hints of oranges, maybe some pineapple. Very pleasant aroma. Very nice hop profile. Smells wonderful. First beer of the day, so let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Dr. Jason. Nice and smooth. Alcohol is very well hidden. Very pleasant. Very, very pleasant. To me, very easy drinking, but like I said, it's only a 7.5. We're not drinking an 8.5 or a 9.5%. So it's very pleasant. It's very tasty. I would probably buy this beer if I could get it here. But we're going to do the back end pour here. And it did not change the appearance at all. So, guys, to me, just my opinion, I'm sure there will be people that will beg to differ and will probably fuss and cuss because I'm saying it doesn't look like a New England style in appearance. It doesn't have that orange juice looking quality or appearance, basically. So that's where we're going to leave that. It definitely looks like an unfiltered beer, but not quite to. If I was them, I don't think I would put NEIPA on the front of it because the appearance does not lead you to believe that. Not to me anyway. So we're going to sip on this and see where it ends up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while. It is a tasty beer. I will say that. Alcohol is well hidden. It is an unfiltered beer, but I wouldn't consider it a New England style. Not quite the appearance. The hop presence is there. It's not off the chain. So I would probably buy this beer if I could get it here, and that's the best recommendation I can give a beer. But I don't think it's a 10. I mean, probably not even a 9 beer to me. If they want to do this style of beer, it needs to look a little more like orange juice, in my opinion. And that's just it. It's just my opinion. The hop profile is there, but it's not off the chain like a lot of the New England style beers are. It is a tasty beer though. I won't take anything away from them. They got the ABV on there. They're telling you about the beer on the label, the lupulin powder and the hops that they've used, and it has the canned on date on there. And even though the machine has half of it wrapped around the bottom rim of the can, you can still make out what they're trying to tell you. So tasty beer, but not world class. I think it needs a little bit more development. Captain March makes some really tasty stuff. We've done a couple other beers recently, the Captain's Daughter and this one. They are tasty beers and more. And like I said, I would probably buy them here. Final chug. A very easy drinking beer, nice and smooth. very enjoyable. So Dr. Jason, thanks a bunch for sending it to me. Like I said, don't think it's a 9 or a 10, but I am going to give it to 8. 90 from me. Over to Beer Advocate, they have it at 4.12, also in their A- range as far as I can tell. And over to Untapped, Untapped has it at 3.85, which is in their B+ range. I could have gave it a B+, but since they have all the information on the label and the ABV and it's got the canned on date, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt and saying it's just barely into the A-, being a 90, but I do think it's worthy of that grade. And there's probably people who say, oh my God, it's the best thing I ever tasted. I'm not going to argue with that, but I didn't think the appearance looked like a New England style IPA. Didn't have that orange juice quality looking. Didn't have the off the chain hop aroma, even though the hops were there. They were there. But I've had, if it was the first New England style beer, it may have got a better grade, but with all the ones that are being produced from Trillium and Treehouse and a lot of other breweries around the country and the world, not quite there. Not quite there to me, guys. So, if you've had this one, this is the Powder Dreams, the dry hop with Mosaic Lupulin Powder and Simcoe and Ella hops. This is the 2019 edition. I don't know if they've done it before or if they did some before. It is a tasty beer, and I would probably buy this beer if I could get it here because the ABV is into the range where I would purchase it, being a 7.5%, and the hop aroma is there. The appearance is not for a New England style, but it's a non-filtered beer and still very tasty. So if you've had this, let me know what you think. It's from Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.